Hello everyone, my name is Corinne Manley and I have Phenylketonuria. What is PKU? PKU is a rare genetic disease in which the body cannot process the amino acid found in protein called phenylalanine. And what happens is if we eat too much phenylalanine, it circulates through our blood, but it does not process properly, so it could potentially cause severe brain damage. I have a few other questions that people ask me frequently. How common is it? In the US, about 1 in 15,000 people get it, but worldwide, about 1 in 10,000 people get it. How does someone get PKU? PKU is a recessive gene. So for this, I'm going to use a Punnett square and I'm going to have a key to help you understand it. I'm going to use R instead of 2 capital P's and 2 lowercase p's because that would be a bit confusing. So this is going to be a normal person with normal genes. This is going to be someone who does not have PKU, but they carry PKU. So they're normal, but they're a carrier. And this represents someone who has PKU. This would be my parents' genes. They have to have a capital and a lowercase, and they are normal, but they carry this gene. So here is the probability of all of their children. This is me. One of these is my brother, and we don't know which, but there's a 25% chance of actually having PKU. There is a 25% chance of being completely normal and not carrying it, and there's a 50% chance of carrying it but not showing the symptoms. A lot of people are curious if my own children would have PKU. And the only way to know is if my partner carries PKU or if they don't carry it at all. If they have PKU, there is a 100% chance, this is me, this represents my partner, there is a 100% chance of them having PKU. This is me again. If they carry it, then there is a 50% chance of them having it and a 50% chance of them carrying it. If they do not have it, nor do they carry it, this is me again, then there is a 100% chance of them carrying it but not showing the symptoms. How do you know if you have it? Basically, we in the United States are all tested as infants. They have newborn screening now where they will prick your heel and they will take a sample of your blood and they will run it through some labs and that will tell you if you have it. So of course, if you do have it, you will know, your parents will know as soon as, or right after you're born. How severe is it? Are there different types? There are different types, and the most severe is classic, which is what I have, and then there's also mild, and that is less restricted, whereas classic typically have to stick to a very low protein diet, and they cannot stray from that diet throughout their entire lives. Here's a good one. What do you eat? So right now, I am on a medication, and I have it right here. This is called Kuvan. These are little powder packets. I take 2 of these and then there's smaller ones. I take 2 of these a day, so I take 4 total. And this allows me to eat more because it tells the PAH enzyme in my body to start functioning properly. So now I can actually eat a lot more than I was able to before. So as for what I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables still, just like I did when I was younger. And now I'm able to have some dairy products. September 1st was actually the first day that I tried pizza, and then I think in November, December of last year was the first time I tried ice cream, so it's actually really cool. And I was put on the medication in September of last year. Is there a cure or treatment? Yes, there are actually 3 treatments and no cures. One treatment is Kuvan, which is what I just showed you. There is a low protein diet, which works for anyone who doesn't want to try medications or the medications just don't work for them. And then I keep getting these informational packets about a new drug that was FDA approved called Palynziq. This is like similar to someone who has diabetes and has to take insulin. It's an injection. I believe it puts that PAH enzyme into your body so that your body can circulate or process the amino acid phenylalanine. But you have to have your levels to 10 if you want to use that, and the safe levels are between 2 and 6. A normal person who does not have PKU, their levels will be between 0.5 and 1.5. So when you see people with PKU with levels like up to 20, that's very dangerous, and they probably have already done some serious damage to their brain. How do you check your levels? Here I have these, it's like very similar to someone with diabetes. I have lancets right here, and you have to prick your finger, and you have to put them on these little tabs. You put them on here, 1 dot of blood on each spot. Wait for that to dry a day, and then you send them to a lab for them to be tested. And I get my emails back about a week or 2 later that will tell me what my levels are, and lately my levels have been closer to 1.6, 1.7, so in a very safe range. Sorry if you can hear a lawnmower outside, it's just very hot in here and I need to keep the window open. So, in order for me to get enough protein, I take these protein drinks. This one right here is called Phenylketonuria 2. I've had this since I was about a year old. I take 3 scoops of that 3 times a day, and for every 3 scoops it's about 9.5 grams of protein. And at the end of the day, which I'm about to take one of these, this is a PKU sphere. It's a bit hard to see, but this has 20 grams of protein. These proteins are without the amino acid phenylalanine. In a day, I can have about 25 to 30 grams of protein from food. For some people, keeping a diet log is the easiest way to go about that. But for me, I've done this for so many years that I kind of just know, and I can tell by looking at everything that I eat, and also just looking at the labels and making sure that there's not too much protein in everything that I eat. But anyways, I can put in a clip of me just making one of my protein drinks, and I'm about to go take my medicine so I can also show you that. So the medicine is actually a lot better now. I used to have to take 12 pills instead of those 4 packets, but those 4 packets are the equivalent of the 12 pills, but for whatever reason, the packets are less acidic, So when I was taking the pills, it really hurt my stomach a lot, and I had to like lay down or else I felt like I would throw up. But thankfully, my doctor recommended the packets to me, and I was able to convert over pretty easily and have less issues. I wanted to start a channel to help people understand what phenylketonuria is, and if there's any parents out there who you just found out your child has PKU and you're like, what is that? Is my child gonna die? I want this channel to be kind of a helpful insight as to what it's like to live with PKU. So I want to do daily diet like videos or what I eat in a day sort of videos, and then just like normal vlogs where I show what my life is like and that I do live a very normal life. In fact, I'll be going off to college soon, and I can show you guys what my college life is like, what I eat with the meal plan that I am given there, and that's about it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.